Hey everyone, you're watching Game Informer's Psychonauts Super Replay. Jeff Cork.
Hello.
We're getting close, man.
We're getting real close.
I'm Andrew Reiner. Tim Turi's also here.
Hello.
No Don Knotts this time, and Dan Ryckert's here as well.
Hey, guys.
Hello. I think we kind of peaked with that Tim's voices last time.
We just listened to it all again in your office, and I was laughing really hard again because it's still really damn funny.
Yeah, it might be my favorite thing we've ever done. We should just
You've never said that once. You've never said that.
No.
Full disclosure, after every episode, Reiner did say it is his favorite. It's
No hyperbole over here.
no lack of enthusiasm.
On that one particular.
No, it's been a fun ride. It's gotten better as it's gone.
I do completely agree with that.
We're all best friends, right?
Yeah,
This is a great crew.
it is.
You know, these 5 dudes in this room, we're good dudes.
Can I just be
Yeah.
clear that I'm my own best friend and you are all really good friends? Is that all right?
Yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
I just
Each
don't-
their own.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to be with you.
Right. Thank you.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
By Jeff Cork.
I'm always going to be with you.
Whoa, Little Miss Sunshine.
That's a movie.
He needs a neck.
Did he say Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder if this predates it.
it does.
I've seen better shines on a shoe. She should quit now while she can still get a
God, I love
Teeth.
popcorn.
nightlight.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's the best snack there is.
Load it up with butter. And now theaters put like white cheddar things and everything, like all these
That's
crazy
gross.
things. Oh no, I put like half the shaker on it every time.
It's just once you get beyond the butter and salt, I just feel like, what are you doing, you know?
No, man, you can add stuff to it. It can get really, really good. And then if you like fill it up to the point to where like it's actually like swimming in butter at the bottom, and it like seeps through the bag.
You see, well, I'm not arguing against that. I like salty, buttery popcorn, but I feel like that's a perfect thing. You know?
Okay, well, agree to disagree.
This guy's a critic. Mm-hmm. He's just like the Muppets hanging out up there. He can't stop watching it because it's so bad. I mean, like us playing horrible games for replay, we can't stop.
Are you actually being nice?
The goal here is going to be to put up a decent play then to get him out of here. Do you think that's what we're going for here?
Yeah. And he just gave me a script.
Yeah, I thought he was a director last time, but
No.
So does he want it to be bad? Like he gets a kick out of this being a bad play? Is that what's going on?
We'll find out.
that's why he won't leave. So I think he just can't stop watching it because it's like a train wreck.
Okay.
I
So
need
if
to
we put up a
find...
decent performance, he might
Good
get out
old
of
what's
here.
her face. Here we go. Take this.
You said that if Benita performed, everything would be okay. Okay, so I left out.
What happened to that star child you were talking to?
This guy.
Ma'am, I'm
What?
That was the voice of.
Wait, who's
Spot on,
who's
Jeff.
in here now?
sorry.
Who is this guy?
This guy.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Oh, we've hired our new PC editor, I see.
We would love to
Kiss console. Get me out of here.
All right, I think I understood console get me out of here.
We're so
Mouse and keyboard.
Oh, okay. You're sort of you're an elitist.
Different resolutions. And whatnot. Drivers.
Modding communities, right?
I guess.
I feel like I'm having trouble keeping up with this jargon-filled conversation.
Figures. Steam.
Why have I hired such a jaded PC editor?
I don't like this guy already.
I'm positive.
What do you think about the Oculus Rift?
But that's for a PC.
Oh.
That is so true. I've had that conversation many times.
That's a fun character.
I have no interest in that game, but you can get it on PC. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exclusive to PC.
Well, of course, it's going to be best then.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Can't you hear his mighty steed? Yeah, just ride on by.
Oh, come on, that's too many legs.
Okay, so I need to whip this play into the positive direction by banging on that mask, right?
Everyone needs to break a leg. Break their legs, Jeff.
All right. Wait.
Oh boy.
So I got a...
Ooh.
What is going on?
Yeah.
I am defeating this.
Yeah, that
Loud and clear.
little work.
Did you just order a chili cheese burger?
Yeah. Okay, Night of Joy. Okay, we heard this before. Okay, so we're going to go...
Seems like a little bit more contained of an area.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Not too confusing.
Bang the stuffing out of this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be happy. Oh, very nice.
Now what's going to happen?
Ta-da!
That's different.
They don't attack you anymore?
With kindness.
Is that a chicken or a bug?
Larva.
So it's like a bug's life.
I hope my mother is proud of me. Well, here it goes.
Don't do it, kid.
Tim, which Dead Space is that where there's like a kids play like backdrop?
That's the second one.
Okay.
That's Sprawl.
terrifying.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And there's a big fight in there.
That's where you fight all the pack, too. Like, all the
That's
kids.
the first time you see the baby. What are they called? Necromorph.
Well, no,
Where
it's the first time you see the kid one.
Yeah, where there's the mother behind a glass wall in one of those
Yeah.
kids' rooms, and the baby crawls over to her and explodes.
That's one of the most one of the most disturbing ones. But the babies were actually in the first one was like the 3 tendrils that came out of them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They were replaced by dogs in like the third one. But yeah, that part with the baby was great in the second one.
Yep. To use hyperbole, seriously gave me nightmares. That thing's just crazy.
Literally.
Like, that's gonna haunt me forever.
Literally, it gave you nightmares. Like, it handed you a package filled with nightmares.
Yeah.
I mean, now that is
Wow.
in wrestlers.
The whole point of hyperbole is to not be taken seriously, right?
Yeah, that one.
I don't even know. I thought that you could be hyperbolic without even like,
The Citizen Kane of video games.
yeah, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
I
you're
think
saying something positive, but it's not to be taken. I'm gonna look up what it
or
means.
you're so over the top that it's hard to take you seriously.
Yeah, like when somebody says it's the Citizen Kane of video games, that's hyperbole, but it's not like they were trying to not be taken seriously when
Yeah.
they said that.
But I do, yeah.
I think hyperbole it's intended to be genuine, but it's just way too over the top.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if I said this is the best peanut butter sandwich, this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life, that's hyperbole.
Right. Because I know.
So that seemed reasonable, right? I did the little... This is the night of joy.
Yeah, that one.
Everyone is happy.
If you need me to think back on the past, let me know.
He was
We don't want you to use your brain yet. I don't
Okay,
think.
well,
See,
I
look,
mean, it's there.
everyone's saying wow. Okay.
Okay.
There's a little... Wait, what's going on with this thing?
Ooh. What's that?
That's crazy.
Oh, changing the scene.
Oh, this is clever.
You're
like this.
welcome. Oh, crowd's into it.
my dear mother. Do you not love my new seaside mansion?
Man, this acting needs work. I don't know what
I
Double
don't
Fine
think
was
they do
thinking.
very well. Yeah.
What kind of voice actors did they get for this?
Yes, Gloria, my daughter. I only
One night only here. That's for sure.
happy.
This thing will be canceled and
We are
very quickly.
so lucky to be together again.
Is it bugs?
I could share it all with you.
I guess.
And also
Jeff, you gonna let your kids be in plays?
jealous of
It
Yeah.
seems like it'd be really nerve-wracking. Like I have my daughter, obviously.
has risen
Sure.
so much.
What if she totally bombs on stage?
They're kids. They blow it all the time.
Being in plays is scary. I used to
You
do
gotta
that.
drive her home. Then?
I think being proud of your kid, you're set up for that because you've seen so much failure that you don't really have to fake your pride once they do something that's even like remotely successful.
Tell me more about parenting, Tim Turi.
Everything has a
just kidding.
they all have an inflection of a question mark after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I've sired multiple bastard children, but I mean, none that I'm proud of.
That's a cat. You have a cat.
Oh God, that's right.
So then the night of joy comes out again, I'm assuming.
All right. Hyperbole definition. An extravagant statement or figure of speech not intended to be taken literally. So, like you said, like you
That's
can.
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, exactly. You nailed it.
So should I make this dark? What do you think? Or should we move on to the next scene?
I don't know.
They
It
look like they're
looks
having
like
fun.
they're having a blast.
Yeah. Let's just get this play positive.
Can we just roll some credits and say this is the end?
Done. I don't know a whole lot about the theater, but typically they don't hoist the actors into the air when they switch the,
They do
the scenes
in that
too, right?
Spider-Man one, and they had a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
problems
that
with
went
that.
well.
Yeah,
Like,
didn't
he was
people-
falling all over the place.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
Really? Like people got hurt?
I accidentally made like a bunch of like second grade kids almost beat each other up in a play once, and I got in trouble at school.
What?
I was in a play.
Did you like the Warriors or something?
No, I was in a normal play in junior
Second
high.
grade, the Warriors.
We were doing a play for a bunch of second graders when I was in junior high, and there was a food fight scene where a bunch of marshmallows were there, and we were cleaning up the food between scenes, and I was grabbing all the marshmallows off the floor, and I looked in the crowd, and there were a couple second graders going like, "Yeah, give me everyone marshmallows!" And so I threw the marshmallow into the crowd, and all the kids were like, ah, and they're all like wanting them. And so I look out and I was like, oh yeah, you want some marshmallow? I start throwing all the marshmallows off the floor into the crowd, and all the kids are like climbing over seats and stuff. And I look over, my theater teacher's like, stop it, stop it. I think I got like in-school suspension for like.
Why would you feed kids dirty marshmallows?
They were calling for
They're
them.
children.
I don't know. They wanted the
supposed to know
marshmallows.
that.
I was in junior high.
Yeah, you're right. No semblance of right or wrong.
I thought I was being nice to them and giving them marshmallows.
Dirty marshmallows.
We mopped it, the floor.
With marshmallows.
You don't mop marshmallows. But yeah, sounds like a disaster.
No, we would before we did the plays. The floor was
Marshmallow
clean.
mop sounds like a dance from the 20s.
All right, so here we go. Now there's a
Yeah.
dragon here.
Wherefore art thou, O elusive mail boat? How I yearn for the shores of my loneliness
Mail
to
boat?
be increased by our sturdy keel. The mailboat ain't coming for you, Curly.
They look like Venus flytraps.
May never come.
Yeah.
But I think I see the mail train approach it through yon tunnel.
Mail train? Yay! Surely it bears to me a letter from my dear mother who abandoned me at this school for girls so long ago.
She's messed up.
Yeah.
I guess she's probably got some
No,
trauma.
dear.
Well, that's not mail at all. Is she actually on fire?
'Tis a
Yeah.
dragon indeed.
Method
You have
actor.
been fooled
Did you know that
and
fire is
burned.
super effective over plant types?
I thought you were
I
going to say it was hot.
I'm learning that because I bought Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to actually talk to you guys about that.
Fun game.
Dan, this is your first exposure to Pokemon in great length, I guess?
I'm very early on. And this is not even like at length. Like this is the first Pokemon game I've played for any amount of time. It's I'm only like an hour and a half, 2 hours in, but it's nice. I got a frog that shoots water at things, and I like him a lot.
Froakie.
I got Froakie, yeah. I've got a Pikachu. He's an electric rat.
Would you say that you carry Froakie in your pocket?
I carry Froakie?
Just shut up and keep talking at the same
I
time.
don't get the joke.
They call him Pikachu.
It was
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
I have a Pikachu.
it was a karaoke.
Yeah, she says
No.
Pika in the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's cute.
I got a monkey with a fire on his head and a monkey with a broccoli on his head.
What do they call him?
Pansage
and Panseer.
Yeah.
So you have an evolution of one of them.
No, they're just different types. Although I named the green one Munkily, so I would know how to tell him the difference because he's the broccoli monkey.
Munkily?
Yeah, so I got Munkily and Panseer. And I got a Scatterbug. I don't know, I like it. I like every time I see a new thing. I was like, oh, I want that stupid rabbit looking thing.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it's
A
fun to
bumblebee?
collect them, right?
Yeah, I haven't, I'm not far, but I'm enjoying my time. I
You
got
think
some
you're gonna
roller
stick with
skates.
it? Have you battled Hanson or anybody yet?
No, he gave me an alligator with sunglasses last night, and I gave him a stupid green bean or something. So that's what I've done.
Cool.
What about you, Tim? Are you playing?
Yeah. Yeah, I went with, gosh, I can't remember what the name of like the plant type is, but I went with the plant type. And I caught a Pikachu as well, using that. I evolved I can't remember what they are, the Weedle or something, into a Metapod, into a Beedrill,
That's level 17?
something like that.
16, 17, something like that?
Something along those lines. But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm playing it too, digging it. I started with what's his name? Froakie. I
He's
got
a cool
Froakie in my
dude.
pocket. And Jeff Cork, are you playing?
I'm not.
Any interest?
Yes.
But that's not on PC.
Well, I don't have a PC, so
Oh,
I
you
don't know.
don't?
No, I don't know anything about
What
PCs.
about you, Cryo?
Cryo? Is that the like... is that your online handle? Is it Cryo?
No, that was my assistant manager at Funkoland in like 2000. He demanded that we call him Cryo.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Amazing.
his name was Ryan, and he sucked. He didn't. I doubt he. This is like 13 years ago.
Cryo.
And yeah, he changed his name tag to say Cryo instead of Ryan. And he would pick up the phone and be like, "Oh, at the GameStop, this is Cryo."
Cryo.
Shut up, Ryan.
Shut up, Cryo.
Shut up, crying.
Ryan.
Crying Ryan.
Ryan.
Just immediately turn the tables on him.
All right, I need to get up here somehow.
So accurate. That's why I went with Cryo.
I believe.
Oh, look at this set. This is awesome.
Good Cryo.
Wow.
Oh,
You drown
that's
in
not
the
so
fake
great.
water.
God, this music.
Yeah,
Kinda
just
like
keeps going.
Looney Tunes business. So you, what are you trying to do currently?
Oh.
Going to that morph ball hole.
That's a mirror,
Metroid
dude.
Prime.
Oh, okay.
Wrong series.
Oh, okay. I thought we've been playing Metroid Prime this entire time.
Let's check.
Oh, there's the Star
Whoa,
Child.
put that away, Jeff.
Yeah, what's the megaphone for? You need that to talk to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actors.
And if you look at the megaphone on the item select screen, it's actually got a really funny design.
Now you see,
Beat it, kid. As long as Jasper.
All right. This
Oh, that's the
person's-
voice you were doing.
I'll leave you alone.
All right. I need to get up on top. I killed the dragon by bringing out the knight.
Right.
So I need to get up on top of the set.
Is
And I-
that platform you're going to turn the light color connected in any way, or is that too far removed?
I think it might be too far. Is it going to let me squeeze through? Of course not.
Level design. I want
Vigi-
you to see all this stuff over here.
Vidya game. I'm going to try, though.
You got close up there.
I like doing that.
Is that a horse?
You're going to change
Yeah.
the mood?
Oh yeah, what would that do?
Well, if I change the mood...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh,
I can change it back, though. It's pretty easy.
Gotta slap it.
But if I change the mood, I can't rechange it.
You did a good thing.
Oh, no.
oh, look at that dog.
I know.
Creeps me out, Jeff.
Look over there.
Where?
Yeah, kind of up.
I don't know what you're pointing at. Where?
So
The laser pointer.
yeah, right up there. What's?
Oh, that right there?
Oh, that's not a ledge, is it?
There might be... I think I saw something, though. Some kind of bar. Because now, like, when it's in that state, there's like a sparkly thing up on top of it.
It's so happy.
Yeah, see,
There's all that stuff over there
there's
by
a
the critic.
thing right there, yeah.
Oh, what does that little lead to?
Tim, what did the critic theme song sound like?
It stinks.
I actually didn't know that Tim had that just at the ready all the time. I just assumed he did, and he totally did.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of that show.
It's a good show.
I enjoyed that show.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great show.
Favorite cartoon on TV right now, Tim?
Gosh, maybe like, maybe like Archer or is
Yeah.
Adventure Time still going? Those are good
I go
shows.
with Archer.
Yeah.
Like easily Archer.
I mean, Bob's Burgers is good too.
Only when I watched the South Park.
What about Simpsons? You're done with that?
Oh, I've been done since season 12.
Yeah, Simpsons is. I haven't watched any for such a long time.
Hey, Dan, how's your memory?
In regards to Psychonauts?
Yeah,
Or were you
like
about to
say
bring
that
up Simpsons episodes.
I
or
brought the
something?
Night of Joy out.
Dan's scratching his head really hard. I think I need to
my hair's
scratch
actually
harder.
falling out right
Yeah.
now.
It's yeah. You don't need to do it that hard.
Yeah, well, it jogs the memory. All right.
Jeff, you might say a different cartoon. You might have. What is it? The Airbender sequel that's on right now?
Legend of Korra. I'm watching season or whatever they call it, book 1 or whatever, and it's great.
Yeah, you keep telling me I got to watch Last Airbender.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And that's not something just for kids. Apparently, it's great for kind of like a Pixar movie for kids and adults.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So you did the Night of Joy thing, right?
I did the
remember
Night of
that
Joy
being
thing.
big.
Big time.
There were 3 different sets. I remember there was the main one with the water, and then there was the one with the mail boat thing, and then there was one without water. It's kind of like a land thing.
Yeah.
And each set, you can do the happy or sad mood.
Right.
So there's basically 6 combinations you can do, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So there's the portal that you can switch between stuff, and then you only get the mail set when you run a specific play. Right.
Sure. So I've got the ground one, for instance.
Well, each of the 6 scenes has its own figments, but you're not really going for that total run or whatever. But when it's set to water and sad, you use the megaphone, it runs the Night of Joy, but you already did that.
Yeah,
you know
big
that.
time.
Did he kill the dragon already?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I must not have been paying attention. I think I was talking
It was
about
pretty great looking.
that. Okay, so you should be able to get to the higher level of the set and get the next script. Have you done that?
That's what I want to do.
The day the mailboat finally came. So once the dragon's dead, you can get to that higher level of the set.
Oh, because he's not going to be in the way.
Yeah, so you can get up there.
Okay.
But how?
Bouncy bounce?
I can't
If I
really
could
remember
bounce
that.
on top of the dead dragon, maybe?
Yeah, do that.
Uh,
Was it? Do exactly that.
There are 6 combinations, which is that's way too many
It's
for
a
me to
whole lot.
manage.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
Bingo bango. Look at that. It's
Yeah,
like looks
it's
like
a
steps.
platform.
Yep. Okay, so I did remember right. That's good.
Good job, Dan.
Thanks.
Good job going down that ladder.
Yeah, that was
4th time's a charm.
fantastic. Little stage fright. Slay off. What is going on with that?
The bat thing?
Zubat.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet.
There are so many Zubats in Dark Cave.
In the new one?
The first one. Oh, I
my
hate
Lord.
that thing.
Yeah.
Be
eat
on
it.
fire. I want everyone to die real quick here.
Oh, that's not nice.
Just
It sucks. It's so hot. That's great. I hope I say that when I'm on fire.
yeah.
When?
Your plans, Tim.
Have you guys
See out of there.
have you guys played through Wolf Among Us yet?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I've played Castle Wolfenstein Among Us. I'm sorry. God, that's stupid. I played through it.
Jeff, you had some interesting thoughts on that. You and I both said the first thing we said on Twitter was the load times are kind of a killer.
Oh my god, the load times on the 360 are
360.
absolutely terrible.
I played it on PC and it was no problem.
Yeah, I figured.
And that it's kind of interesting that I wonder, with the next generation just coming up in under a month, if we're going to see less load times or if developers are still going to kind of stick with the same streaming and way they build their games. Obviously, Naughty Dog is a company that
What the hell just
they
happened?
made an action game, but they found a way to streamline their story and have no load times. It just rolled from action to story.
GTA barely has it.
They have those, both GTA and Last of Us have those huge loads up front.
I'm
Which
fine with that.
Totally fine. I'll probably be just checking Twitter anyway.
Yeah, just go pee, get on your phone, do something.
Well, then you look at like Wolf Among Us. If you fail one of the action sequences, it is like a full load just to have the checkpoint where you have like one button press. It's absurd.
And it's not even that. You'll just be talking to a character and you'll go upstairs. Like it'll be a minute-long sequence and then there'll be like a 40-second load. And you just kind of lose interest. You start looking away like, okay, I'm going to look at my phone. Mm-hmm. It just kind of derails that experience. And I didn't have that problem with Walking Dead at all. So it seems like in terms of tech, it looks better, but they've kind of gone the wrong way for their medium of being story-based. Like that needs to be front and center. I'd rather have a solid story that has a better flow than maybe ultra-realistic, like comic book graphics or whatever.
I cannot move the camera here to see anything
I feel like
beyond.
there's a missing step here. Like there's that portal there. And
There's got to be another platform or
there's something.
You can't change it to day once you're up there?
Not that, and I can't switch the camera to where I can shoot the balcony.
just shooting balconies and stuff like that sometimes lower.
Well, that's the balcony is where that
script.
the different faces are.
But you can't. The script is up there, presumably.
What about
right?
first person?
I can't switch into first person. I got my script here. Yeah,
You do have the script?
you got it.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
up there.
give that. I think I remember you have to give that to Becky.
I just have to go.
I think. I mean,
we never talked
guarantee-
about how much of this
Here.
game you played.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe you remember her name from like last episode.
No, yeah, look at her. She looks like a Becky.
What a big script.
Prop department.
Like Beyond Two Souls. Remember when they sent us the?
Oh yeah, it was blank.
Just 80,000 blank pages.
Yeah, how many
or
pieces of
something.
paper was it?
It was a
1,600 or
amount.
something like that?
Just a giant, like, 1.5 foot stack of paper. The funniest thing.
Beyond.
Yes.
It
The
was
first
dumb.
page should have said, "I saw The Sixth Sense recently."
Wasn't there something else stupid, like another wrinkle to that story? Like it was on Earth Day or something? Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
some
and
stupid
it's
thing
like-
like that. It was great.
Ugly girl.
Yeah.
But as far as like PR stunts go, it's on the tame side. Remember, like
Yeah.
people hiding like limbs with like rotten meat attached to them in like London to like advertise like it was like Resident Evil or Mad World or something. I don't even remember.
Or like bringing like armed dudes to places when Splinter Cell came out, or sacrificing goats for the God of War thing,
Someone
or brass
sacrificing
knuckles
goats?
in the mails. There was some
That
like
was-
staged goat sacrifice thing where some guy like I think had a fake goat or something and chopped the head off at some like European God of War launch thing. Like just crazy crap like that.
We need to do more stuff like that.
I am all for that.
You want to kill goats?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, well, whatever.
I wouldn't kill a goat.
Let's get crazy.
Other things maybe, but not
Joe's
a
got
goat.
that dumb little dog he keeps bringing in.
Hey,
Franklin's adorable.
you take that back, Jeff.
Bunch of hogwash.
Tiny little mounted head on my desk. That would be equally adorable, wouldn't it?
It'd be pretty cute.
It's got a sweet little face.
Aw,
Forever.
Your career.
don't be mean to him.
Rub
just
his
'cause he's
nose for
Joe's
good
dog.
luck when I hang my coat on the hook.
Worry not, baby daughter, for I every day shall write to you.
Baby doctor? Oh, baby daughter. I think it's a baby doctor.
Baby
I
doctor.
didn't know what
That's a
that
very
meant.
smart baby.
Yeah, it's like a
Or
Doogie
just
Doogie
Howser
Howser
thing.
kid, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Or just like a pediatric.
Here you go, dude.
Ta-da! Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. Just freaking
Start
set
me
me
on
on fire, you a-holes.
This would be a bad time to die.
This place sucks, by the way. And there's no... Okay, so the seats are out here. Never mind. It's a big-ass stage. Boom, boom. All right. So I cannot...
There.
Hey, goodbye, Hagatha home.
That's probably the last one.
Could be.
Here's this stupid thing.
You should save.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Something could be coming up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Remember back at episode 2, I said I was going to tell you that you should save?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time, I think.
I second that.
Is there no autosave at all?
And action.
Yeah, there is.
Like some checkpoints. This generation, who knows how far back that
Yeah,
was.
you can never assume.
You don't get that little spinny wheel in the corner or anything.
Poor girls.
This game uses autosave. Don't turn off the system while this icon's on screen.
Don't or do?
In a magical balloon.
It's not the boss.
It's really confusing.
Yeah.
Hey, cue the magical balloon.
I thought you had to turn off the system to save.
I think so, yeah. It's the save and power button.
I just to be sure throw all the circuits in my circuit breaker. All the breakers in my circuit
Pour
box.
soda all over it.
I'm not Tim Taylor. Or Al Borland.
All right, so I'm saving the game for unexplained reasons.
There we go.
I feel good about this decision.
I do too.
It's smart.
Tim's really good about saving in Super Replays.
Thank you.
And Dan abused the save in Half-Life.
I used the hell out of it. It was great.
It was like every step at a point.
That's how you play a game.
I think we looked that up. That's the highest viewed Super Replay per episode.
Which one?
Half-Life?
Half-Life.
Ugh.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Just because Tim, control freak here, couldn't have control over every little thing.
Control freak in the sense of the word that I like to use the controls to play the game.
Well, you know, that's we each have our different styles, you know?
Yeah, you had sort of like the Salvador Dali type approach to sort of surreal playthrough of...
It gets the job done.
yeah, I guess.
I beat that video game.
There was that one part I helped you through, and other than that...
That's right. You were on the sticks at one point, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, I helped you in
I was on the mouse
Siberia.
and keyboard.
I helped you in Siberia. Not on a mouse and keyboard.
No, I wish.
probably could've used
Dear
that.
God, I wish.
That's coming up next, Tim.
Oh.
Me and Ryner watched a little bit of it.
I watched the death scene.
We
It's
gotta find
pretty
a way
impressive.
to promote this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a fight scene.
No, death scene.
man.
Death scene. Oh, yeah, I did see some death scenes.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to fight anyone or die, guys, okay? I'm going to play it my way. Telltale Games.
Sleep, dear mother.
Choice-driven adventure experience.
To Europe to
Who made Siberia again?
insane jealousy over my amazing career.
I can't remember at
I
all.
can't remember.
Yeah, we played the whole game. We can't
That was
remember.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, what?
And you,
It was
Yuji Naka.
irrational?
He made Super Siberia Bros.
Unto myself both drastic and
Guys.
traumatizing to you.
Oh, for people that are looking forward to that, wait until you see the character model in the second one.
It's
It's amazing.
not that much worse than the first
Oh,
one.
it's amazing.
Have those Brett the Hitman Hart sunglasses again.
God, again with the wrestling references. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Let it go, Tim.
Slow down. I need to grow up is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
You guys watch Raw last night?
I did.
Raw's War?
I did.
Oh, try and stop me.
Goldust was in the main event and won the tag titles with his brother.
Oh my god, I know. Did you see how golden he was?
He was super gold.
He wears those the gold pants,
He did.
you know, and the paint.
And his paint looks like Garrus from Mass Effect now.
Oh, I was thinking of that when I saw it on the screen.
He's great.
He did his finishing move.
He tried to do Shattered Dreams where he just kicks you in the nuts real hard.
Yeah, that was something.
It's a good name for that.
It's real good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Shattered Dreams of Parenthood? Is that the...
Well, yeah, his dad was actually the American Dream.
Oh, okay.
Kind of a play on that.
What do you think?
About what?
Hooray, just life, whatever.
You want advice on what to do next?
Sure.
You want me to? Oh,
Think
You should
back.
slap a tiny door on Dan's head and get in there.
Yeah, I'd really
Psychonauts
like to do
stuff's in
that.
there.
Oh, wait a second. Night of Joy, another rain run. Oh, doing a great job.
Did he have like a balloon come down?
Balloon, huh?
Yeah, did a balloon ever come down and he like used the poles on Hagatha Home to swing up to the balloon and be carried up to the catwalks?
The catwalks, yeah, on the catwalks.
Wait, is that the balloon right behind you? Right there? What is that? Oh, no, it's a
That's
dude
the big
surfing
blue
on a
thing.
wave.
Same thing.
The answer to that is I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I remember like the water and happy scene.
Oh, you want a water and happy scene?
Yeah, if you use a portal in the water and happy scene, to change the land happy, that's right. And then that collects the figments, and then you change the mood to sad, and then you run goodbye Hagatha Home.
Oh.
So basically, I think you want sad land?
All right.
Jeez, those guys are aggressive.
Yeah, that one can.
Sigh.
That's
Too
close
dramatic.
enough.
I don't like it when people just tweet the word sigh, or even worse, they do, they're like, lay sigh.
Yeah.
Shut the hell
Is
up.
that like a Reddit thing or 4chan? I don't know what
It's
it's
a-
called, but
It's a Phil thing.
Bag.
Jeez. Leave him alone.
He does that a lot.
He's such a great guy.
Oh no, are you doing the thing you do?
Jeff picks
Starring
on
Tom
people.
Hanks.
I don't know. Jeff picks on people when they start tweeting bad stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's
"Ooh,
great.
I had a horrible day.
And he's great at Facebook trolling. He-
No, not
in
anymore.
Jeff's defense,
I'm the nicest guy on
what
Facebook
changed
now.
that? Why on earth would you change that,
Because
Jeff?
Ben's girlfriend, one of her friends got upset because I said some things.
Whoa, what? I didn't hear this story.
Ben Hansen?
Yeah. His girl.
I've never seen her upset.
I know, even
Well,
Keel.
What did you say?
One of her friends was in town, or coworker was in town, and she was looking for somewhere to take him, like for a restaurant, and they're
Oh.
looking for recommendations
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
a classy place.
I saw this thread.
They're middle-aged people, and I said, why don't you take them to a grave because they're middle-aged and they will think it's a funny joke, and then go
not
to this
bad.
other. No, because I'm technically speaking a middle-aged person,
Yeah.
and I would think that's a funny joke if you think
Yeah.
you're going to a restaurant and instead it's a grave.
Right, yeah.
Hilarious.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah, and
So one of her friends
apparently
got
the
mad?
person got really upset. No, the person who's going to be eating with them at the restaurant, who would have presumably seen the grave.
Doesn't know who you are.
If you're not
Exactly.
comfortable enough with your middle age that a complete stranger's obvious jab on Facebook
Yeah.
that won't phase you, you need to prioritize some other things.
Lighten
before
up
you eat.
and whatnot.
This is a temporary thing, though, right, Jeff? Because I don't want you to permanently be nice on
No,
I would say you
I'm
could go
changing.
even further than that. That's
I'm
pretty
changing.
tame.
Some people just need
there.
to wake
Yeah.
up.
Jeff, you gotta get back in
No.
there. At least make fun of me. You're really good at making fun of me on there. You can keep doing
Yeah.
that. I like it whenever you do that.
So wait a minute. Now, your recollection, because
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah,
really
yeah.
listening to you.
Okay.
He needs a hot air balloon
I need a hot air balloon. Where was that
to
again?
get up to the catwalk.
It was when it was Land and Sad,
Eyes out.
Land and sad.
and then Goodbye Agatha Home or whatever.
Okay, I did the. Okay. Oh, my word. Okay, land and sad. That was. So this is not the land.
That's the sea.
Exactly. The arm came and everything.
That's
That's
landish,
Kind of landish.
but probably not it.
Yeah.
Probably not full land.
Full land. We want complete land. Oh, this is ridiculous.
We're back
Well,
to the
which-
sea.
Why can't you get back to land?
I don't remember.
Well, here's the deal. This
Can you
one.
go back
this
up?
Landish.
Come on, go
landish.
down. There's the gate down to the
Oh
left.
yeah. There's
This
another
is,
gate.
This
Jeff.
has got to be it.
No, there's another gate.
What?
There's a gate down to the left.
Down to the left here.
Yeah.
Good eye, Tim.
Oh God.
You guys are just awful.
Land.
Okay. Goodbye, Hagatha.
Home.
Home.
That looks like a hole.
Oh my God! It just die.
How is the combat in this game?
Right trigger.
Okay, cool.
That's how it is. I don't know. Camera's not helping things.
Okay.
We'll just say that. Where am I here?
Do you guys like games where it controls the camera for you, like God of War?
Love it.
That one can use a little
It depends
It does
on
it
the game.
well.
It's done well. Yeah, and it
God of War
seems
does
right.
it very well.
Seems right. It has to be a certain type of game where you don't feel like you need the camera control.
What I liked about is like the camera angles that like DMC chose. It seemed solid, like the default, and then it's there, and I can control it when I need to, which was really, really nice.
For many years, and I don't know if they will ever come back for me.
This is sad.
One thing I never want camera control of is in a cutscene when you can just kind of barely move it.
Oh, yeah.
I just always end up looking at crotches and butts and just like framing it completely wrong.
Metal
and-
Gear just constantly zooming
Yeah,
in
just
on
I'm
that
always
stuff.
all over the place.
I love that.
There's one I played recently where you could push it to the side, and it would just really slowly keep going further to the side, so I'd always want to push it all the way over.
Yeah.
It's very distracting.
Hello, my dear beloved daughter. We have come back for you. Please come with us and be happy and never think of this terrible.
I think objectively speaking, this isn't the best play I've seen.
Lots of breaks in
Even
between the
like
scenes.
technical
too.
hitches aside.
I'm gonna guess this is the first play that Dan has seen in his life, outside of being in one that he destroyed.
Nah, my ex-girlfriend dragged me to some Shakespeare crap like a few months ago.
Which one? Come on, dude! You had to sit there like 3 hours.
It was one about a guy who was like, he was drunk and he fell asleep and then he woke up and
That
he...
midnight-
Taming of the
mid-
Shrew. It was Taming of the Shrew. They did some weird thing where it was like modern and all the ladies were dudes and it was weird. It was just super weird and boring.
Well,
I
that's
must
how it
have
was
loved
back
it.
in the day.
I know, but everything was just weird and stupid.
So what was going through your mind when you were in there?
I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Can't wait to break up with this girl.
He was thinking about every sitcom premise that he's ever seen, where a dude's dragged to a opera or play or whatever.
And what my grandpa would say was he would call it tippy toe crap. He calls anything
Yeah.
cultured like ballet. Or
Also,
theater. Like, oh, it's a bunch of tippy toe
Dan's
crap.
grandpa was Al Bundy from Married with Children. I don't know
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
made that clear or not.
Yeah, yeah,
so-
yeah.
More like Yes Dear. I don't think if I'd say he's like an Al Bundy.
Yeah,
don't
not-
give him too much credit.
Not so radical and
According to Jim.
inspirational.
oh, sweet lord.
Good save though.
Yeah, I guess. This is one of those like, I wish I could adjust the camera because I know the gist of where I'm trying to go here, but
This is like Donkey Kong King of Swing for Game Boy Advance.
This is like that scene from Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Oh yeah, where that girl.
Oh
picked
yeah,
the
she's
raptor.
a gymnast.
Yep.
Yeah.
it's gonna let me do this.
Why don't you just press up? Boom.
I recently watched all those movies again. Wow,
JPs?
that CG holds up.
Yeah, yeah, it
It
was
is
great.
so good.
The
And
first-
then you watch like The Phantom Menace, which came out way later, and
and it was
it's
just
just
way fake.
The first two
Crazy.
for sure. How is the CG in the third one?
it's okay.
Yeah.
Certain points, it's not as good as the first two, but
Well, it's just especially the first one was so impressive given the time. You know, like nothing before. Well, Terminator 2. was
If I
pretty
remember
good.
right, the third one, they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty brave with their use of CG. Like, not a lot of like rain or darkness or shot. Like, they just kind of go for it. And there's a lot of daytime shots, isn't there, in the third one?
yeah, there's the third one has the pterodactyl cage,
Yeah.
which is pretty rainy
wonderful.
and wet.
Oh,
that
is it?
one
Okay.
But
All right.
or
going
misty, I
I'm
would
just going
say.
off memory.
I never.
But then they had the what was the name of the thing that took down the T-Rex at the beginning?
Was it an Allosaurus in that one, or
No, it's Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus?
Yeah, they had that take down the T-Rex. That looked great.
Okay.
is
That
that
whole
a,
first sequence is really good.
is that a trick that movies do with CG a lot? Like you mentioned, rain and darkness. I mean, it makes sense. I just never thought of that.
Yeah, for
before.
sure. Like, one of the reasons that John Carpenter's The Thing looks so good is they were so self-conscious about their special effects, and their special effects guys like, I don't think this looks good. I don't think this looks good. So everything's just so dark and so grim and covered in slime to kind of like obscure it that they're like, all right, well, let's lighten it up a little bit. So they start with like, you know, obscuring it and hiding it and using it the most responsibly, and then they just slowly peel back, you know, and add light and stuff. So it's just like they find this right balance, and it's just this responsible use of practical effects in The Thing. And I think that the great thing about Jurassic Park, it was like the most responsible use of both computer graphics and practical effects.
And it was the first really big CG movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, like Terminator used it for T-1000, The Abyss for the
Right.
creature in the water, and those both look great. But yeah, Jurassic Park was the one where it was just like, this is going to change everything.
The cool thing about like the Abyss and Terminator was that they only used them in instances where it was like there's nothing we could do in real life that could even approximate this, you know, like whether it was Liquid T-1000 or the Abyss like tendril thing,
That is wonderful.
water tendril.
Wait, so Tim, you're seeing They Live tonight, right? Speaking of John Carpenter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that at the Mall of America.
I just made a connection. Both of us tonight are doing separate things involving wrestlers moonlighting as a different profession.
That's a good point.
You're seeing Roddy Piper in a movie. I'm
a
seeing
good
Chris
point.
Jericho's crappy band.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Crazy. That's weird.
It all works out.
They think they're people. It's like they're doing stuff other than the wrestling thing.
They think they're people.
They Live is one of the best.
Yeah,
It's
so good.
fantastic. It's great.
I'm really jealous. Tim's been going to see all these Carpenter movies and stuff like that.
Well, it's weird. I think me and Tim both love John Carpenter, but I think we love completely different John Carpenter movies. Like, I think maybe my favorite movie of all time is Big Trouble in Little China.
Trouble's great.
And I never hear Tim talk about that.
Well, it's I do routinely forget that was a Carpenter film, and like I loved it when I saw it in theaters for the first time like a few years back.
Oh, yeah, I
but-
went with you. I remember
But yeah,
that.
like for me, positively, like it's about Halloween. It's about The Thing.
I forgot he did Halloween.
It's about like Escape from New York. I haven't.
So good.
Yeah, I haven't seen Christine, which I know it'd be really cool to see because I know.
Oh, he did Christine?
Yeah,
Stephen King. Yeah.
Carpenter did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also did. Isn't The Fog? Is The Fog by
Well,
King?
there was a old Fog. There's two Fogs, I think,
Yeah.
right? Or am I thinking of the
There might
Mist?
be 3 even. There is several Mist too. I would get those screwed up too, but
I don't think I've seen the Fog.
I even liked vampires in like when I saw that when I was like 10 or something in the 90s with James Wood.
Yeah, that was
And
a
is
decent
the
movie.
priest and Bon Jovi? Isn't Bon Jovi in it?
Yeah, he had a stint where he was an actor.
And I think he was in John Carpenter's Vampires. I'm confident. It had a very like Robert Rodriguez type
No,
feel to it.
freaking wonderful.
Well, you remember Lost Boys was huge, and if you go back and watch that now, it's just oh
It's
boy.
fun. I watched it not too long ago.
But speaking of bad actors, that shouldn't be in movies.
Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, get him out of there.
He's great.
I hope he never touches video games.
At least not in a big role.
No, not or replacing someone who has like years under his belt as a voice actor and has become synonymous with the character.
Franchise that anyone cares about, ultimately.
Hey, who were the young actors in that movie that were supposed to be the next big thing? And they
Corey
both
Feldman and Lost
Corey
Boys?
Haim.
Both Corys
Yeah.
were in it.
Yeah.
This camera is so terrible. Oh my lord! This is like Meat Circus, like
Light.
my first Meat Circus, except for Meat Circus has like like, if I remember correctly, it's like water is rising too, so there's
sounds
that
fun.
timed element to it. So yeah,
Did the Lost Boys have boobs in it? Because I kind of remember being uncomfortable watching it with my mom. I think it probably had like vampire lady boobs in it or something.
Probably.
I don't think so, dude. I think it was just
I wouldn't be
blood.
surprised.
There's some good horror elements in that movie still.
It was the shirtless saxophone scene.
Ah, yes, that one.
Wait, isn't it like straight up like that Sergio dude?
That's
it's
exactly
like
what it is.
him.
That sketch is amazing.
It's really good.
If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, search Sergio John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm is Sergio. That's wonderful.
And speaking of Carpenter, Tim showed me this earlier today. Look up the surfing scene from Escape from LA.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
I think, wasn't it just the last episode that was saying to watch Escape from LA? So
Yeah.
if you've done your homework, you've seen it, and this is just
And
a nice
giggle,
refresher.
giggle again.
Yes, giggle again.
Film
for us.
legend Peter Fonda surfing.
Surf. Giving a high five to Snake Plissken before he jumps on Steve Buscemi's Cadillac. But Steve Buscemi's double take is so good. To Kurt Russell with an eye patch surfing on the biggest tidal wave in the world.
And the blue screen, the mat behind Buscemi is just awful. They should bring
I feel like I'm
they should
gonna
bring that
barf
back.
this whole time.
You've been what?
I feel like I want to barf this whole time. Just this is so stressful. Oh, wonderful.
Like of being able to
Oh
fall.
God,
my
I
God.
hate this.
You picked this game.
You could swear.
No, this right here. This particular section.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pick going up a ladder and immediately being assaulted by like 5 shirtless guys. And freaking,
Well, they just don't have
It's a nightmare.
sleeves. Let's be clear. How many episodes do you think we got left?
Jason's prediction
3.
was 18, right?
Left.
Is that still, do you hold on to that? He's nodding his head.
This is episode 12?
That's what Jason says.
Oh boy.
Man alive.
Prove him wrong, Jeff. End it right now.
this is off.
Will you get him a pizza if he beats it in this episode?
Oh wait.
Hell I'll get him 5.
You owe us 16 pizzas.
I'll get him 5
and
pizzas.
shawarma. Not had any of that pizza or shawarma.
Did the pizza ever happen from Zelda?
Pizza from Zelda happened. It was
Okay.
from, was it Overblip? We have this conversation all the time. I can't remember. Maybe it was Blue Stinger or something. But yes, we are owed a pizza party and a shawarma party.
Okay, so I have one pizza party coming, and I think Jim Riley still owes me McDonald's, our former news editor.
Doesn't
so
sound like Jim Riley.
that will.
I think I owe you a sandwich too, Dan, that I was going to
think
make by
you did.
hand.
No.
Made by hand?
Yeah.
There was
With
some
ham?
weird thing, yeah. I can't remember. I'll just take a sandwich from the deli. Save you some time.
No. I'll make you a nice sandwich.
It's gonna feel like X-Lax and stuff. That's a
You
great...
would find that funny, though.
Yes, that is a classic prank. We did it to a guy once on a field
you
trip coming
didn't.
back from Washington, D.C. We put it in some stupid thing right before we had to get on a
Jeff, go
plane.
invisible.
And he was almost late onto the plane because he was crapping so much.
You should go invisible when that thing goes. But
I don't think it matters.
Really?
I think it just does it on its own. We'll go invisible for you, though.
Well, let me ask the people in the comments if, let's say, a boss at any company ended up putting laxatives in one of his workers or her workers' sandwiches, would that be grounds for dismissal?
No.
I doubt
No.
I doubt there is a rule in the rule book saying you can't give your employees laxatives.
yeah, but it would probably fall underneath some other blanket
Like hostile
thing.
work environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a hostile poop. Nothing bad about that. It's not an attack on
Well,
someone.
it's cleaning it out nice and quick.
I think that'd be considered
Right?
poison.
Yeah, it probably could. I don't know. Let us know if that's ever happened. Please don't do that with anyone.
It's
That
hilarious.
happened in Mission Impossible
Damn.
1.
Do it to your like mom or something. It's great.
Well, Dan, let me ask you. How do you know this?
I told you I was at an 8th grade thing on a field trip, and my friend Hanlon took a thing and he put a bunch of laxatives in the guy's thing before we got on a plane, and he was almost missed the flight because he was pooping so bad in the airport. And like he left, and then his face got all weird, and he had to run back and poop some more. And like it was boarding. It was great.
It happened that quick.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't remember how long before the flight it was, but he did it before the flight, and yeah, he pooped a lot, and it was really, really funny.
Yeah, that is mean, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't me. That was Quo.
If someone ever did it to my kids, I would track you down and just beat the ever-loving out of you. I would, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that it'd be completely fine. Like, I would have no qualms about
If
beating
you were
up
doing it to another kid, though.
Yeah. Beating up a little kid. I would have no problems. Like, I have zero problems doing that. And it would be so satisfying because I could, like, pick you up by your neck.
You're so much
And
bigger.
just punch you, and your legs would, like, splay out like you're freaking olive oil.
You've thought about this.
I think about, yeah. I do.
We found Jeff Cork's switch.
For our younger
Or maybe
viewers,
just don't be a dick.
olive oil
That's
is
ultimately it comes down to.
olive oil is a cooking condiment, but also she's from Popeye.
Yes.
It's his love
It
interest.
was a cartoon from when I was in my teens. It was really popular when we were at the picture show.
The drive-in.
Yeah. Gonna make time with the ladies.
Were you necking?
With some heavy petting, possibly.
Okay, Phantom, it's time to find
People need to
out
say
who
necking more.
you
Necking.
really are.
Getting fresh.
I like that
good.
character design.
What?
Going steady.
Yeah, and Bebop.
I totally guessed that.
You said it was Becky.
Okay, the jig is up, Phantom.
What? Why, I never. How dare you accuse me of being the rugged and romantic scoundrel that has thrilled and terrified audiences for years?
Yeah, I guess you're right. He's so agile and limber and thin. He could never
Aw.
Ooh.
Iceberg.
be you. Of course it's me!
Oh, reverse psychology.
beat you.
What are you laughing at, Dan?
We were talking about pranks, and I just remembered I literally think the funniest prank I've ever seen is in Jackass 2, where they lock the guys in the limo and release all the bees in the sunroof.
my God.
And they put all the marbles outside. That is the funniest prank. They're locked in a limo with a bunch of bees.
Isn't one of them
That is
allergic?
the worst thing. I can't remember they are, but it's like Wee Man and Steve-O and a couple other guys. The cameraman. What do? They're trying to like, kick out the windows.
And then you get out and there are marbles because you're all panicking
Like,
to
screw
get
it,
out.
I'm out of here. That's fine. I don't
Yeah.
care.
And then you wipe out.
So funny.
Yeah.
That'd be the
Super
worst.
simple, but it's so damn funny.
I think the thing that's the best about that is just the thought that went into that, like, the bees aren't enough.
Oh, they're brilliant.
You know,
they're
we
the
need
best.
we need a phase 2 to
that
this one.
1-2 punch is so perfect. Either one of those independently is super hilarious.
Like the beard made out of pubic
oh
hair.
god. Oh jeez. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm glad you guys appreciate that because I remember
Those
when
are the
Jackass
best movies.
Yeah, I remember when Jackass 3 was coming out. Jeff, you remember this? And everyone, I think it was Joe saying like, "No one watches Jackass. No one thinks those are funny." And so I went around the whole office being like, "You guys think Jackass is funny, right?" And I remember you, Cork, being like the only person that I was asking and saying like, "Yeah, they're great."
Yeah.
Everyone else was like, no one watches that. I mean, nah.
What else do you turn to if you want to laugh and cringe for an hour and a half, 2 hours?
And they're genuinely clever pranks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, some of it's just like, wow, I can't believe you did that to yourself.
The hand with like the giant antiquing.
Oh, God.
They just like, because antiquing was just like a running gag where they would just take a whole hand of like flour or whatever and just throw it at each other's faces, and they just bring it to like the nth degree where they just like Bam's like walking through a doorway and this huge like cartoon mechanical hand just slams like 14 bags worth of flour onto him. It just like knocks him out practically.
Also in the Hall of Fame is when they wrote that Valentine on the door of their hotel room, and they made it look like a bunch of like Jackass groupies wrote it. Like, "Hey guys, you were with my sister, but like we thought you guys were really hot, and we just wanted you." And they made the font get smaller and smaller, so they had to get closer and closer to this Valentine. And there's just a giant piston boxing glove comes through the Valentine, and Wee Man has to get a chair, and he's standing on the
That's amazing.
He's so close to it, and the giant thing knocks him off the chair.
That's brilliant.
Have you not seen that, Tim?
I don't think so.
I need to send you the clip.
The idea of a Valentine that gets like, because what are you gonna write that makes like people are gonna read all of?
And Johnny Knoxville's just behind a door with a giant piston-powered boxing glove.
What was the movie with where the guy ate a balloon with a Matchbox car in it?
That was Jackass 2. It was
Steve-O.
Ryan Dunn. It was Ryan Dunn, I think. He put the toy car in his butt.
Okay, I've seen the first two. I haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen
that
the
one.
third
I was
one either.
concerned. I was like, dude, that's.
The third one was good. I
I
remember
could
being
like
really good.
kill you.
I think they really topped out when Rake Yan did the voice of the dude from Trials.
There you go, dude.
It was really sort of like you realize they hit the high note, and that was it.
Can you get up on that ladder?
I can't wait to show you guys the Valentine one. It's the best.
There's no
You're not hurting him, huh?
candle up there.
No. I got candles. I just need to
Find out where to light them. What's he doing? Oh, he's still shooting.
using his pen. Evil. Make up.
I like the. What is that? Onomatopoeia?
Like the Batman POW stuff
Yeah.
or whatever.
Let's see here.
Can you knock things back?
I got 3 candles.
Your fighting is weak.
You been a big
Can you light them with the ink? I know that doesn't make sense.
Just as awkward,
I need somewhere to put them.
stale. Is it just him judging your performance,
Yeah.
basically? Cool.
Task at hand.
Yeah, this isn't great.
Like those are the words, the only words he uses in reviews.
Do do do.
This is tedious. I think I just got jinxed by a video game, by the way.
Yeah.
Do I need to remember stuff?
Sure.
Whoa, that looked good, Jeff.
Not good enough.
Oh,
Can you,
okay.
like,
This will
launch-
take me. I could blow me up there, and I
Hold
can.
on, we got this.
I got this.
You can stop scratching your head, Dan.
Ooh, you just get hit randomly by one of those?
Yep, that was great.
Witless.
So do I have my? Oh, I don't have.
I think
those.
the meat circus is after this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Your moods are derivative.
I think we got to go into the asylum a little bit more, right?
Yeah, like the upper floors.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Technique is bland yet irritating.
Is there anything called the Witless Protection Program?
It's a Larry the Cable Guy movie.
All right.
Inspired and
Thanks. Couldn't have asked for a sharper answer there. That was prompt.
Here's a question
Thorough.
for you that's probably going to date me a little bit. Whatever happened to the Jerky Boys?
Oh my God, they made that movie.
That
They
movie
were,
was.
they were big for like a year.
awful.
Dan, or
Like, it was
sorry.
like a year that they were
Jeff,
big.
those things are
Yeah.
glowing. Those candles.
I'm gonna guess 95, 94. I think everyone had like an older brother that showed him it and felt like he shouldn't be listening to it. I wonder if they're. I bet they're the type of thing that like back then you thought was funny or something, but in 2013 you listened to it, it's probably just terrible, like content-wise and everything. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just
hit 'em.
prank calling people.
Go hit him, Jeff.
The prank calls are great, but like I'm sure there's.
I'm just wondering if I can.
Can you go hit him?
Just a second.
I'm assuming that's temporary.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I want
his
you to do
little
that 2
buddies.
more times.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice damage there, Jeff.
Oh, good. Rapid fire. This is going to be super great.
Get out of there.
Jeff gets cranky when games are frustrating.
What's that?
You get cranky when games are frustrating.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be unflappable.
No, like by your own admission, like when you're losing in games or you're having a tough time, you're a real bad sport. You get all
God,
cranky,
I'm an awful sport. Yeah.
Do you get bad in multiplayer if you're losing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Super Replay Showdown, I heard he
When it's
had
all
a little
rigged?
cranky pants thing.
Oh, yeah. That.
I didn't see it, but
fix
Hanson
was
told me,
in.
Hanson acts like you were super cranky pants and
Yeah.
difficult.
He should know.
Jeez.
Oh, God.
Get him.
So I need to hear. Okay, I got that one.
You got it. You can clear them all out with pyrokinesis real quick.
Well, you think, but their targeting isn't really great.
Oh, that fire thing seems terrible.
Oh, you lose control.
Yeah.
It's like Mario when his butt goes in lava.
Yeah.
So, two more times.
So that's timed. You got to get in as much damage as you can.
Holy
And he
crap.
didn't blow up your candle, which is good.
Really? You're not going to acknowledge? There we go.
Strained.
You're doing good, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
You're just showing off the brilliance of this design.
Yeah.
Fire starter.
Horrible hot beam of arc.
Get him.
All right, these a-holes.
You just beeline for him, possibly?
Yeah.
See, but you did
yeah,
throw
he
a
does
punch from like 10 feet away, so.
Oh, help. Where'd the health go? Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's going to do his third thing, probably.
There's another health bouncing around.
I thought I got them all. I'll give you what I gave your brother over there, huh? How do you like
What does that mean?
I don't like that.
Your brother.
So am I out of candles? No.
You have one more.
Okay.
Oh,
We're good.
boy.
Nice moves. Yeah, weave. All right, that one is gone. That one's still...
Goodness.
Nope, is that gone?
Gracious. It pauses when you do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What?
Oh,
Did it take it?
okay, you still got it. Is that one out?
Yeah, I think there's.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Is it going to remember any of the damage I did to him?
Nope.
Oh, wonderful.
We got a couple minutes left, Jeff. Can you speed run this?
Can I speedrun it? Sure. Let's see. Do that. We'll do...
Yes.
You
You got this down? I spoke way too
Thanks,
soon.
Reiner.
literally.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
That's okay. It was all your fault.
But now you totally got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now...
It's like my
You guys doing anything for Halloween?
It's Tim's birthday the day afterwards, and we always have a fun party at his place.
Yeah. We'll have
It's,
a good time.
Baby
Yeah.
Evelay's birthday the day before.
Yeah.
The 30th?
You should
The
bring her to
30th.
Tim's party.
Probably a lightweight.
Yeah, it's like 2 beers.
God, just go away, guys.
There you go.
Well done.
Nicely done, dude.
pay for that one.
Hey, Tim, have we ever told the story what happened to Ben Hansen at your Halloween party last year? Because it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that one?
I bet you do, Dan.
Man, were you in the room when that happened?
I was sitting directly across, front row center. I could not stop laughing.
Let-
But the only thing that made me stop laughing is when I found out his girlfriend might have had a concussion.
Let me preface something.
Jeez, what happened?
Let me preface this by saying a little bit before, when I was moving into this new place, I got a couch from my grandma's place, and she's moving out of her apartment, whatever. And I noted something about this couch. It was one of the things first thing I've noticed, where it's like the legs were not attached to the frame; they're like screwed in. And I think maybe just like while trying to tilt the couch up through a doorway or something, like one of the legs got bent a little bit, and the threading for the little bolt that this leg goes into got a little stripped. And so I kind of like just propped up one side of the couch on weights, like, you know, for like free weights or whatever. And it wasn't the greatest, but it was stable enough. And we put that in one of the rooms that people were hanging out in during the party.
That doesn't play a part in this story.
No, I just
You
want
just want to talk about it.
Does anyone know how to repair that? Please.
All right, do you want me to take over?
Yeah,
from
go
here?
for it.
Okay, so I'm sitting directly across on a stable couch, and Ben, to get the full visual image here, you have to picture what Ben Hansen is wearing here. It is a full body, like one-piece zip-up, super stupid looking mouse suit. It's this ratty old one. I can't remember how he said he got it. It was some stupid way. It was like a used ratty old mouse suit with dumb little blue ears and stuff. And he looked ridiculous with just his face poking out. That's the only part of Ben Hansen you could see. Nice work, Jeff.
Yes!
Hansen's sitting on the edge of the couch, on his broke-ass couch. And then Meg, his girlfriend, comes in, and she's like super drunk.
And
she's
excited to see him.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Ben! She comes up, and she grabs him.
He's sitting on the arm of the couch.
Yeah. And she comes in with such force and everything, and she's drunk, and it's almost like a tackle.
Spears
and so
him.
He flies off the couch in the stupid mouse suit, and directly on the other side of the couch is a six-pack of beer bottles. And he like impales himself in this mouse suit on the beer bottle. It's like, oh! So he's just in this mouse suit in so much pain, and his girlfriend's they're both on the ground. I almost died laughing.
Wait,
so
He
loud.
broke the bottles, and they're like,
No, they didn't break. They just like impaled him, and they left a big mark and everything. But I didn't know. I was laughing super hard until Meg sat next to me, and she was holding her head, and she's like, "I'm really dizzy. I think I might have had a concussion." I was like, "Oh, okay, you might actually be hurt." But Hansen, oh my God, it was great. He looked so stupid.
All he did was lay around for the rest of the party.
I think I have a picture of him on the floor, actually. Jason, we got to make sure to put that picture in there. I'll send it to you. I've got him laying on the floor in a mouse suit.
Did he look like that disgusting thing from Beekman's World?
Oh, God,
yes. Yeah, it was literally just his face poking through. Yes. I'm pretty damn sure I have this picture on my computer.
Pronounced Bickman's World. Sorry.
Beekman's World.
Yeah, it's like a half hour of him just laying on the floor in this mouse suit. Just like, oh.
What a moron.
oh, look.
He's getting
shrinking.
small.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be the best snack in the world.
Yeah, eat them.
And you snort when you laugh.
Well done.
Another successful mission.
Oh, that means next
Now it's
episode.
meat circus.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We could be toward the end. Wait, did I agree to anything? Like a pizza party or anything? I don't think I did.
A meat party.
Yeah, gross.
Oh, well, that's
Meat raffle. Meat raffle. Let's go to a meat raffle.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Will we do a meat raffle at Vegas Lounge?
Yeah, but I don't know what it even is.
Mission for my acting talent.
Guys, did you hear me? Meat Raffalo is my favorite actor. Oh, it worked the second time. Meat Raffalo.
You got me the first time.
Yeah.
That's going to end our episode. Jeff, save it up. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in episode 13 for the Meat Circus.
Sorry.